Hello, Hartford. My name is Adelka Pollock of Sova Dance and Puppet Theater, and I'm a teaching artist that's working with real art ways in order to make sure that you know how to make a butterfly puppet. Oh, yeah. So this butterfly puppet can hopefully give good wishes and kisses to the neighborhood and make sure that everybody's dreams come true. What do you need? Construction paper. Cardstock is what I like to use because it's stiffer, but you could use a pencil and some scissors and also some markers or colored pencils, or just one is good if you just have one. And a twig. I picked this twig because it looks like it has two antennae for the butterfly. So cool. And that will be our puppet rod. I got it from the park. And a piece of tape to tape on the butterfly body to the stick. And I took this picture of this butterfly for you here in Connecticut. It landed on the back of my head after I finished making butterfly puppets with children here in Connecticut and gave me a kiss and allowed me to make a wish. So here we go. All right, so I have half a piece of cardstock, and you could share the other half of your cardstock with a friend so they can make a butterfly too. I'm folding half of it in half, so I have just a small piece of paper, and I'm going to start drawing my butterfly right on the fold. See how it's like a book, and it's right on the book bind essentially. And so I'm going to start drawing just half of the center part of the body and the antenna all around and the rest of the head. I'm going to take it down gently and then bring it down a little bit further to go all the way up to the corner with this wing to make a really good use of my materials and scallop these edges because I love that sort of decoration. And then I'm going to come just part way in, not all the way in, even though butterflies have four wings. It makes it easier to puppet if you just go to this midpoint and then finish the rest of your butterfly shape. I'm going to speed up a little bit and take your time with your own butterfly puppet in order to really get a beautiful shape for your body and come back to the end to make a point almost at the end. Here we go, and open it up and you'll notice that you can start cutting because you'll have both sides exactly the same when you cut where the fold is, leaving the fold in the body. And these are pretty difficult cuts here with these fancy scallops, but notice how I'm putting my scissors all the way in to the paper. I'm not just using the tip of my scissors, I'm putting them all the way to the inside so you can really get those fine details there and cut this entire butterfly out. And you don't have to do all these details. Do what you can. Maybe somebody can help you, but if you don't have anybody to help you, it's just your time to practice, and practice makes perfect. Oh, look at this. My butterfly is coming together. I'm so close to the end. Here we go. The antennae are pretty tricky. I'm getting there. Maybe I want to just keep going and get the last tiny bit. And you could always use your sticks as your antenna like I found at the park. All right, I'm going to clean up my space and get decorating. So I'm going to draw some blue decorations. I'm going to get my blue marker out, and because I've noticed some of the swallowtails have some blue designs on them as well as black and white. They're really beautiful. So I'm going to try to do something similar on each side. You can do hearts instead of polka dots, right? You can do any different color that you want. Maybe I'll put a little heart down here in case I want to show how much I love my butterfly, and send good messages in the air when it's flying, and send good wishes to everyone that it meets and greets. Since we can't go to visit as many of our friends right now, maybe your butterfly can go to visit your friends and say hello to them and say, I hope you're doing well. I hope that everything's okay. I hope that your family's safe. I hope that your family's healthy and happy. So what kind of message does your butterfly want to send? And what kind of butterfly do you have? Do you have a monarch butterfly that flies all the way from Mexico and into Texas, and then up here, the next generation comes up here to Connecticut and further into the US. So it'd be so beautiful to take a long journey and also to offer a nice long message to your friends who might be far away that you can't go to visit right now. So think about these butterflies as messengers. So they can send like a friendly telegram to your friends. All right, I'm gonna do some circles. A lot of butterflies have circles that are actually right in the center of their wings. So when they open their wings, it looks like they have an eyeball. And why do they have that eyeball? It's in order to protect them. So in case a predator comes up, they can say, "Hey, watch out. I see you." So then the predator will be less likely to take a bite. So every butterfly with eyes on it has its own form of protection, right? Very cool.
Flying free, high up in the trees, floating lively on the breeze. I've been on a journey so long, I need to rest so I'll be strong.
This is very important. I'm going to fold this side of the paper here, and I'm going to crease it and fold that side of the paper there, because now the wing flaps. Look how beautiful that movement is. So that's going to help with your butterfly's puppet movements. All right. So I'm going to fold this side of the body too, and then this side of the body too. So now look at my butterfly. It flaps really nicely. If you don't do that, it's not gonna flap as well. All right, now it's time to attach the puppet rod. Get your stick. I got mine from outside with the two different sections, and I'm taping it to the puppet rod and to the puppet itself. So I'm going to tape it overhead and then also at the lower part of the body. So I tape it at the top and at the bottom, and we are good to go, and your butterfly will be ready to fly. But I am going to add an extra piece of security at the top right there. So I'm going to put one more piece on the top just to be sure that that doesn't detach and go all the way around from the back to the front. So you can also use a piece of string or twine or anything you have around the house, but it helps if it's like waxed. So it can really stick well. So something sticky helps. So maybe even some cord with some glue might work too. I haven't tried that, but you can try that at home, and you can allow your butterfly to fly.
Flying free, high up in the trees, floating lively on the breeze. I've been on a journey so long, I need to rest so I'll be strong.
All right, thank you. Did you have fun making your butterfly puppet?
I did. What's your butterfly puppet's name? What does it talk like?
Oh, maybe butterflies are silent. I don't know. All right, but they definitely carry our dreams and our wishes very far when we can't go far away right now. All right, so have fun. All right, I sent so many good wishes to you in Hartford and also beyond, to all of your family, to all of your friends that you may not be able to see right now, but you can send them a good butterfly wish. All right, so keep dreaming and keep creating. And I want to see those butterflies flying through the park here in Hartford. All right, bye bye.
Flying free, high up in the trees.